hi. How old songs can somehow find a new meaning. And in times like this, the depth of your dreams, the height of your wishes, the length of your vision to see, the hope of your heart, it's much bigger than this. For it's made out of what might be. So now picture your hope, your heart's desire, as a castle that you must keep. In all of its splendor, it's drafty with lonely. This heart is too hard to heat. When I get lonely, that's only my sign that some room is empty. That room is there by design. If I feel hollow, well, that's just my proof that there's more for me to follow. That's what the lonely is for, to follow. Whoa! To turn my sound off. Stop. I heard it in the headphones. Then I unplugged the headphones. Is it a curse or a blessing? This palace of promise, when the empty chill makes you weep, with only the thin fires of romance to warm you. These halls are too tall and deep. When I get lonely, now that's only my sign that some room is empty. That room is there by design. If I feel hollow, that's just my proof that there's more for me to follow. That's what the lonely is for, to follow. Now you could seal up the pain, build walls in the hallways, and close off a small room to live in. But then those walls would remain and keep you there always, and you'd never know why you were given all of that lonely. You'd never know why you were given that empty in your heart, why you were given that hollow. Well, that's just your proof that there's more to follow. That's what the lonely is for, to follow. That's what lonely is for the depth of your dreams, the height of your wishes, the length of your vision to see. When I get lonely, that's only my sign that some room is empty. That room is there by design. If I feel hollow, well, that's just my proof that there's more to follow. That's what the lonely is for, to follow. I wonder why I've got the comments all zoomed in, but they're not scrolling. Maybe they will now. Yeah, they're doing it now. There. All right. Today has been a lovely, lovely day. You know, this poor Olsen guitar was full of pickups, as if it was going to go out and be a road warrior. And this morning it looked at me and said, "Dave, get these pickups out of me." You can talk? Of course I can talk. So I took all the pickups out. I mean, all of them. I even took the RMC out, and I had to make these little ebony saddles. And it was really fun. And without all that weight in there, the guitar can now breathe. So it's really fun playing it. By walking, we make the way by walking. We came away with nothing. We ran from the home we'd known. Down the stairs, running scared to face the great unknown. We left the front door open, no key for a souvenir. Where to go when all we know is home will not be here. The path remains unclear. We make the way by walking. We make the way by walking. We left the well-worn circle. We left the city lights. Came up here where the air is clear and the stars are bright at night. Maybe there's a distant valley, maybe it's a ways away. But we're all here on the new frontier, 'cause we knew we could not stay. We knew we could not stay. Sing. We make the way by walking. We make the way by walking. I climbed a little bit higher, some things you cannot unsee. I walked a little bit further, and the walking set me free. By then you were walking with me, and you asked if I knew the way. I made you laugh when I said our path might be a road someday. Might be a road someday. We make the way by walking. We make the way by walking. We make the way by walking. Our steps are the votes we cast. The crazy few that have seen this view may not be the last. The way that a pilgrim travels is to set off for parts unknown. But if history's kind, we're the ones who may find the way we all come home. We make the way by walking. 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 So what happens is if I scroll all the way to the bottom of the comments, then the next one shows, but then after that it stops. It's so fun seeing all the hellos. Now this song, wow. This is an interesting song. As I've said before, I'm in this a songwriter group, a Facebook, 12 of us from all over the country. This month's prompt, peace. Really, peace. Like, in times like these. Well, yeah. I learned how to feel the joy and sorrow side by side. Instead of up and down and up and down, the ride has gotten wide. It's like late in the day when the sunlight streams in sideways. The cloudburst no longer seems the same. The golden rays make the sidewalk shine, that beauty of timelessness in time. Although my throat is tired and tight from shouting down injustice, my spirit seems to find a sweet release. Even in the struggle there is peace. Oh, the rain is still the rain, and the pain is still the pain. But the beauty makes my love of life increase. And even in the struggle there is peace. Steadier than all of this uncertainty around. There's another angle that the light can reach the ground. And there's a way of waking up that makes the nightmare cease. Here within the struggle there is peace. So clear, so real, the beauty makes my worry release. And even in the struggle there is peace. When that light comes in sideways, it's still raining. And I can still feel all that's wrong and all that needs to change in the midst of seeing the beauty. It's a limited metaphor, not that rain is wrong, you know. La 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 la. Oh, this song. Wow, there's lots of comments. Look at all of you. Bob Bennett. All right, this is another song that's way smarter than me. That's why I sing them, you know. I'm trying to learn. This is a song about adversity. And it's about not getting ahead of myself. At the place where, oh, this says 2 and 6. Let me try singing in the right key. At the place where this footpath comes down to the river, there's a swift flowing waterway, chilly and clear. I can wait if I'm careful, but the creek bed is slippery, and it taught me a lesson the last time I was here. I was facing this crossing like a challenge to conquer. All I saw was an obstacle blocking my way. And when I rushed to get past it, that slate was so slippery that I fell in the current and got carried away. Take my time in this moment, ripe with choice, full of hope, just before I step out on that slippery slope. Now I face this same river with a chance to start over, and the water is swirling around where I stand. But my goal is to balance and let go of frustration, as if my destination is to be where I am. Take my time in this moment, ripe with choice, full of hope, just before I step out on that slippery slope. Now my map shows where I plan on camping, but my next step is my one concern: to put myself right where I'm standing is the lesson I'm trying to learn. Take my time in this moment, ripe with choice, full of hope, just before I step out on that slippery slope. I'm smiling because, you know, I should have played that song first. It's so good for me. Oh. This is a custom song. They're different from spontaneous songs that I do, you know. But this one was a fascinating song. A woman who had achieved amazing things in her career, and she knew, well, she feared that if she got in a regular relationship, she wouldn't be able to soar as high in her career. And so she figured out a really complex solution. She's a scientist, so she knew that what she needed was a relationship that had the intensity. She could always feel like she was falling in love. but she would find a way to keep her distance, and she did that by getting in a relationship with someone who was married. So it could never really come together. It's a remarkably interesting song because she got what she wanted. And yet it wasn't what she wanted. How long have I been longing here from high above the atmosphere? I always fall for gravity, but nothing holds me down. I am grateful for the distant view that keeps my heart in balance here, passing over borders, but missing solid ground. I have been your satellite, circling you endlessly, and I have kept my distance, but I'm curious to know why I can't escape the way the longing keeps you calling me, pulling me in circles that I can't let go. 1,000 miles away, there is a home where you are sleeping. There's this calculated coldness to the orbit I have found. I will counter my attraction with the speed that I am keeping, so I never will get closer, but I'll always be around. Feeling like I'm falling, but I can't touch down. Freedom. I used to wipe the tears away to hear that old calliope. It was the sound of freedom. It has been my favorite song. But round and round the years have played without any variety. I'm tired of getting spun around this merry-go-round. 1,000 miles away, there is a home where you are sleeping. There's a calculated coldness to the orbit I have found. So I counter my attraction with the speed that I am keeping, so I never will get closer, but I'll always be around. Feeling like I'm falling, but I can't touch down. Now this is another custom song. There's a woman who's 94 years old. She's on her way out. Wow, I saw pictures of her in the 40s, being a wild thing, doing theater. So, it had to be these kind of chords, you know? When the family gathers around, she'll say something like, "It's been a time. We had some laughs, but really I just can't stay. Dinner with wine, dressed up so fine. We saw a lovely play. The curtain is slowly closing. I will turn on my heels and wave. It's been a time, but really I just can't stay. I'm sleepy. It's been a day and most of the night. The cobblestones wet with rain. All of the lights shine on the water. Time I was on my way. Back across the moonlit river, crossing that bridge alone. Why stay around when all of my friends are gone? I'm leaving. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Let me return to the wind again. I've had my share of fun. It's been a time, but I know my time is done. Believe me, it's been a life clear to the end. I had to find my way. The pain and the strife, lovers and friendships, we had a fine soiree. Now is the time to say goodbye. Trust me that I'm okay. It's been a time, but really I just can't stay. No way. It's been a time, but really I just can't stay. Oh, I like that song. Now, it's time for a song of the Blue Ridge Parkway. Nancy and I have been riding the tandem pretty much every day. And every other day at least, there's a bear, like on the road, you know, and mom and cubs, and we have to change course. Sometimes we wait a little while just in case there's a car coming that might chase them off. Spring break had a warm spell, warm enough for camping. So we bicycled the high road when the gates were down. Parkway was closed off, there were branches on the pavement, and without the noise of engines, there were wilder sounds. It might have been a mountain lion, it might have been a bear. When we woke up in the darkness, there was terror in the air. The veil was only nylon, and we knew that it could tear. We didn't know what we were scared of, but we knew it was right there. The tent was no protection, and we were being studied. We both woke up afraid. Here we live or die. Something was deciding, the spirit of the mountain. And if we survived the judgment, we might not know why. It might have been a mountain lion, it might have been a bear. When we woke up in the darkness, there was terror in the air. The veil was only nylon, and we knew that it could tear. We didn't know what we were scared of, but we knew that we were scared. The pavement was a miracle. Our bicycles could glide down from the adrenaline of being terrified. From the higher elevations and the rarefied, back to civilization from the wilder side. It might have been a mountain lion, it might have been a bear. When we woke up in the darkness, there was terror in the air. The veil was only nylon, and we knew that it could tear. We didn't know what we were scared of, but we knew it was right there. It's probably this guitar, actually. My daddy grumbled at the news he read. The politicians didn't care. They never heard a single word he said when he would curse them from his chair. He'd punch a fist at the Naga hide like he was trying to pick a fight. He thought his misery was justified. He had a way of being right. He drank the anger down like poison, burned every tear he never cried. He felt the rage inside, it made him sick and tired. Long, slow suicide. My mama always got her anger out, up and at 'em on her feet. She quit the quiet desperation route. She had to take it to the street. She held the line at the teacher's strike. My own mama kicked a cop. She knew that shoving people wasn't right, and she had asked him twice to stop. She turned her outrage into action. She blazed a passion like a flame, burned it like a fuel, used it like a tool, shine a light to make a change. My daddy never joined a protest march. He made a fortress of his home, at a computer sitting in the dark. He fought his battles all alone. I hear him yelling, "I told you so." He'd just be cursing at the screen. His bitter fury had nowhere to go. The venom only made him mean. He'd drank the anger down like poison. He burned every tear, he never cried. He felt the rage inside, it made him sick and tired. Long, slow suicide. Long, slow suicide. This guitar. Clouds are thick and swirling, this won't just be more rain. The wind is sounding louder and the sky is looking strange. If that dragon tail starts whipping, this town won't be the same. The storm's just out of range, I've been listening. 2x4s and plywood, McMansions in a row. Stick built with a stone facade, mostly just for show. 100 high-speed freight trains are screaming down the road. The storm is getting closer, I've been listening. Lightning flash, bright and clear. Don't need to count the miles from here. Our front yard fence just disappeared. The storm is getting near, I've been listening. At home within the picket fence made of whitewashed wood, safe from every consequence beyond my neighborhood. The past blocked out the present tense, standing where I stood. I see things pretty good now that I'm listening. My quiet place, my hideaway, my great escape, where I could stay. My little world is blown away. The storm will have its say, I've been listening. The wind rips the rafters off, I watch the ceiling fly. The antique family Bible open to the sky. The winds of change became so strong. They took all that I have known so long. Now I can see that I was wrong. I used to be so loud, but now I'm listening. I used to feel so certain, now I'm listening. I had the world all figured out. I felt so sane, I had no doubt. I used to explain, I used to shout. Nothing seems the same, and now I'm listening. Well, I think I'll skip that one. I've only got like 20 minutes. I gotta play for more than an hour. Maybe I'll just do a quick little, let me do this. Could be the one, could be tonight, the love that will feel so right. You look in his eyes, he pours the wine, the shine in the candlelight. Easy to laugh, easy to smile, except when the service was slow. And then he was cruel, suddenly mean, not like the man you know. If he's rude to the waiter, and it makes your heart confused. This is lesson number 1. Run, get up and run. Don't walk, don't wait. Rule number 1, don't hesitate. Your date is done. Run, run. This is a gift. This is a deal, pay for the taxi back home. Fare for the lift, fare for the meal, return like a warrior. What have you lost except for a dream that would shatter like bone? Better to run and get away clean than pay for the lawyer. If he's rude to the waiter and it makes your heart confused. This is lesson number 1. Run, get up and run. Don't walk, don't wait. Rule number 1, don't hesitate. Your date is done. Run, run. There's a guitar here in the window I like to play before it's sold. Such a classic, mint condition, great shape for one this old. All these axes have their stories of the gigs that they have seen. But when this one sold the first time, I was 17. Of course, back then, I didn't want it. It was way too new for me. I needed something old and righteous with its own authority. So the first guitar I ever bought was twice as old as me, 'cause its life was full of music as I dreamed that mine might be. And I played that thing 1,000 nights and traded it away for something slightly newer that was easier to play. But now lately I buy new guitars, shiny as a hearse. I still like the look of road wear, but the roles have been reversed. But now this thing is a classic, and I still don't need to buy. Yeah, the old ones have their stories, but by now, so do I. This song is interesting and mysterious to me. It's kind of about what happens when you are feeling a little frantic and you go visit your favorite tree. I mean, the huge one, the one that's too big to get your arms around. Is it only in Asheville? You hug trees, don't you? But this is about when you put your back against that tree and you kind of look up at that canopy and you say, "So, tree, how's it going?" And the tree speaks rather slowly, but he says something like this. Standing on the ridge for ages, long before the maps were drawn, there's a tree that is bending in the storm. Suddenly the trunk is cracking. The ancient oak has just let go, where the hardwood was hollow at the core. And all of the limbs will bend, crashing down onto the land, shaking the ground so loud, as all the timber comes down, leaving a window to the sky where all the leaves had been. When the sun shines through the space left in the canopy, and the rain falls to find an acorn waiting patiently deep within the soil that's made of trees from long ago. All the life that came before provides a place to grow. Something in the seed is reaching down into the wisdom well. There's a thread that is bursting from the shell. When the leaves begin to open, they quiver like a pulsing heart as they grow for the sunlight through the dark. And every fall, the leaves let go the breath they breathe, as every year will bring one more concentric ring, growing the vast interconnection, spreading underground. And the roots touch the life that teems beneath the forest floor, and they weave, strengthening the trees for every coming storm, as one to share a sense of sun and wind and grow so tall that we fall again. Summer growing green and graceful. Some have grown so old we sway, as we bend to the wind in nature's way. Seedlings have so much to take from. The fallen trees have much to give, and it's all one big lifetime that we live. And it's all one life we live. So that's wisdom. This is not. This, I guess this is a song about encouraging sort of some foolishness, some, you know. If I were a young man with all that time to spend, I would race to face my old mistakes to make them all again. If I were a young man lost with my old friends, I would trace that place we ran astray and chase that same dead end. I love to feel the wonder, starting over, sight unseen. Leave the maps behind and get away clean. I'm hearing that old song with that tired cliche. If you only knew the things you do back in younger days. But I wouldn't wish that it would spoil the show. I would love to feel the thrill was real with all that I don't know. I would pawn the pearls of wisdom, I would hawk 'em any price. Let me have my life and keep your advice. I will live every lifetime like the first time nothing is known. I enjoy all the guessing and the stressing when nothing is shown. I'll forget every map back at home. Taking good notes, living to learn. All that I wrote, I let the fire burn. I held a newborn baby. I felt that great big soul, crying baby tears to be out here a long, long way from home. But we pay for a ticket, we got on that train. No matter who you've been, the train pulls in, your old soul's not the same. I'll return to all my lessons, the 1, 2, 3, ABC. It's the price we pay to get to be free. We will live every lifetime like the first time when nothing is known. We'll be lost and the scheming and the dreaming where nothing is shown. We will live every life like it's the first. I'll forget every map back at home. This goes here, this goes here, this goes here. Oh man, that's so fun. This song. Oh. Now, this song is full of true stories. And it's about the part of me that is very concerned with staying alive, especially as a younger man. Because I knew it was terrible then, but I knew it would get better. And that's why I did everything I could to be sure that I could live a long life. Because I knew that I would the best picture of me would probably not be taken in my 20s. So this is about surviving. I got shot at 2 different times. Both times they missed. Lady Luck was looking good that night, but I'm the one she kissed. We were dancing at the edge of it all, but I had the knack. I could lean into the endless fall, touch it and still turn back. Now I can't help wondering how I got so lucky again. Thinking about the death of my good friends. We were 7 kids speeding in a country squire, laughing and feeling free. I yelled, "Stop the car!" I got out right there. Then they went and hit that tree. I was standing by the side of the road, thinking I was a worrying fool. Robbie went through the windshield and never showed his face at school. Now I can't help wondering how I got so lucky again. Thinking about the death of my good friends. It was a war zone getting through high school. We were blowing up one at a time. I was safer in the back of the pack, walking through the buried mines. All the angels working overtime. What the hell would we do next? Diving into shallow water. Someone's gonna break their neck. Now I can't help wondering how I got so lucky again. Thinking about the death of my good friends. I'm always checking on the exits. Watch me when disaster comes. I ain't saying I'm a hero, but you can follow me when I run. I guess it isn't such a mystery how I got so lucky again. Thinking about the death of my good friends. Yes, one more song. Oh, this song. I like this song a lot. What makes the beauty in a work of art? Is it the style or the subject or the painter's heart? The smile of a woman who is sly and smart, or a story that we've never known? And what makes the taste in a worthy wine? The name on the label or the roots of the vine? The warmth of the sun in the summertime, in the vineyard where the grapes are grown. It's the soul of it. It's the soul of it. We can't take hold of it. We don't know. What makes the measure of a stand of trees? Is it the land or the lumber or the smell of the breeze, or the quiet sway that puts your mind at ease when you needed a place to go? And what kind of lifetime brings us here to commemorate a singer that we've known for years? And what brings joy in the midst of tears when the memories start to flow? It's the soul of it. It's the soul of it. We can't take hold of it. We don't know. Looking through our pictures from our 20,000 days, the rushing disappears without a whisper. The timelessness remains. It's the soul of it. It's the soul of it. We can't take hold of it. We don't know. We don't know. The huge encore. I can feel it. This is a song about falling in love. Actually, it's a song about falling in love. But you got a parachute. I mean, really. It's not metaphorical. When I saw the leaves riding on the morning wind, easy, slow circles as they fall, I could feel the blue sky call. So I did a search. I found a little ground school near an airfield that isn't far to drive. We could take a blue sky Finally, time to face these heights. Here, I hope this diamond fits you right. Riding in the plane, waiting with our jumpsuits on, wind blasting through the open door. Love has made my heart want more. See the world from way up here. Free, soaring through the atmosphere. When the winter comes and the sky is cold and gray, we'll keep the endless summer blue, and I will be in love with you. So, Joan, I see you want to know the title of the last song that I played. It's called The Soul of It. It's actually going to be released as a single soon. And that last song I call Endless Summer Blue, obviously. It was fun preparing today to sing for you. I really love this, and I'm grateful. Stay safe, stay well, be kind to each other. Let's ride motorcycles again. I agree, Tag. Come on, let's do it. It's a social event for me, and I miss you terribly. So, yes. Show the way. Mango. Start with the ending. Farthest shore. Thank you so much for all your kind comments. It's really fun. Oh, thank you. See ya, y'all. I think if I hit this button, it will all go away. Let me try. Oh, I know. Yes, I have to do this. And then I have to do this. And now I go to YouTube, live streaming. Looks like YouTube didn't work. Why is it not saying end stream? Oh well.